Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Trish. Today I'm going to read on Kamala Harris. I feel like I didn't get to read on her fully in the last reading. I was very tired by the time I got to that reading, and by the time I got to the end of the reading where I read on Kamala, I was a little bit exhausted. So it was after 3.5 hours of reading. So I have fresh eyes right now. I've come in, this has really only been reading now for about 40 minutes. So I'm warmed up and ready to take a look at the energy around Kamala Harris. Now I'm not sure what questions I'm going to ask. I'm just going to let the cards direct here and see what the cards want to tell us about Kamala Harris. What the cards have to say about Kamala. I'm going to read with a couple of different decks on her energy. Now I've got here starting with taking more risks. So I feel like now I'm unbiased. I have no opinion either way, but something going on around here for her. She's got to focus on peace, not wartime things. She's got to focus on peace. I feel it's really, really important. She has a, in her own mind or her own desire, there's a sense of meaning and purpose. She's on a quest. She's on a quest of, she's got something in her mind that she wants to do. She wants to focus on. Now it says learn to speak up. So I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about her, but I'm feeling like, I know she was a prosecutor, I believe, so that tells me that she's good at speaking up and she's a good speaker, but something around here she's having to learn to speak in a certain way or learn to say certain things. Now, how do I explain this without... okay, so what I'm getting here is that a learning to twist words is what I'm getting. So, and please don't take this negative but this is just what they're showing me, what they're giving me here. It's about, I know she's a good speaker and the card says learn to speak, but it's saying she's learning to twist words or manipulate words. It's what I'm getting. I'm just telling you words that I'm hearing. So there's a learning, and I'm only saying learning because it's on the card here, a learning to twist and manipulate words. So maybe she's learned that from her career. Maybe being a prosecutor, she learned how to twist and manipulate words. I don't know. So, but this is what they're giving me. They're telling me twist and manipulate words, what they're telling me, and the card here is about learning to speak. So maybe that's how she learned in her former job, but that's what they're showing me. But coming back to her quest and her meaning, she's got a desire in her, and I'm feeling it as I'm tapping into her energy. She's got a really strong energy. It's like it's quite a strong desire or a strong energy here that I'm feeling for her. There's something she really wants and something she's really focused on and driven. The energy I'm getting is very driven around her. Now, but she has to pull it back and find a piece. She's got to... Okay, this is what I'm getting. She has to pull that energy back. She's got this really strong energy that she can't reveal. She can't reveal true intentions, or she can't reveal her stance on something. Okay, what I'm feeling and what I'm getting here in this energy is like it's a full charge ahead. She wants to full charge ahead with something, but I'm feeling like she's got to focus and pull back. Now what they're showing me, they're twisting and manipulating is the words that I was getting, but she's got this focus that she has, but I don't know if it's her being directed or told to do, but she's got to instead, or what's important for her is to pull back that desire, drive, motivation. I think it's good to have that, but in some way she's got to focus on peace, not war. Focus on what the families need. That's what is good for her. That's what's good for her campaign. It's not this energy of her being, I'm coming back to her formal life now, like her prosecution kind of energy of defending. She's not even defense, she's prosecution. So the energy here that I'm getting is she's got this powerful drive, powerful person, powerful motivative energy, but she needs to pull it back is what they're showing me. She's got to focus back. Now what's important, this quest for meaning is like so narrow-minded and so focused on a direction and a determination and a end result, or and the end result might not even be winning the election. It may be, but it may not be. It may be something else, but what they're showing me is this really strong desire or drive to do something, or focused on a certain, what they're showing me is focused on a certain policy, something she's into. I don't know enough about her, but something that she's really focused on, or something she's really into, and very headstrong in the past, like what she's said that she believes in or she wants to do, or something in the past that she's very focused on. People around her are saying, no, you need to pull back on that. We want you to focus more on peacetime and families. If you can focus on that, is what they're saying. If you can focus on those things, then that's what's going to give you a winning campaign. Whereas there's something, so they're asking her to twist and manipulate in some way to pull back from energies of something she's been into in the past, or energies of policies that she wants to bring in, her quest, her meaning, her desire, drive. I feel it's very straight down the line. It's very very direct is what they're showing me. Very this way, my way, highway is what they're kind of showing me, but they're trying to pull her back. Someone's trying to pull her back and bring the energy down to more peaceful. What they're showing me now, I feel like the debate is going to be fiery. It could fire up is what they're getting. Now they want her to not take the bait. They want her to deal with it peacefully. They want her to deal with it in a, now what I'm feeling, it's almost like in this debate that's coming, it's like she could be very easily pushed, into what Trump is directing her into. So it's and I'm in no way saying this is one-sided. This is two-sided. This is two people that have strong energies here. Both Trump and Kamala have strong energy is what I'm getting, and this could be so fiery, but they're wanting her to not get fired up by whatever's going on or whatever's said. They want her to instead focus on peace, focus on dealing with, don't get fired up is what they're saying. So when this happens with the debate, it's saying she's still going to be herself. She's still going to be fiery, focused, and is so determined, but they're wanting her to not get fired up over something. There's something going on, a certain policy. I won't know what that is till after the debate, because I don't know what she's into, but it's saying they want her to pull that energy back. Now they're pulling me back into calmness right now, so they're saying they want her to not get worked up about it. So something that's going to be said to her in the debate, you'll notice that she could really go off, she could really fire up on it, but they don't want her to react that way. They want her to come at it from a peaceful energy. This could be talking about war, because it's war and peace, so it could be a war and thing. Now sitting right next to that is taking more risks. So they're needing her to take more risks. Now this, I do feel like it's related to the debate that's going on. They're wanting her to take more risks around something. So certain situations she has to pull back on, focus on peace, families, what the people need, but other areas she needs to be taking more risks, so she's not looking like she's getting walked over. So in some areas she has to take more risks. She has to put herself out there in some ways. But other policies or other things that she really is passionate about, that she could easily be triggered or triggered into strong energy, she's got to pull back there. So that's what they're saying. Some areas she needs to take more risks and need to be more vocalized on certain things, but other areas that is really deeply in her, ingrained in her, or deeply the way she is, or the way she believes, or what she's into, those things she's got to pull back on and focus more on peace and family there. So let's and seeing with clarity. Now this is the moon card. Moons normally mean no to me, but they also mean finding clarity, or finding clarity on all situations, and that could mean taking more risks in some way around her. So let's pull the next lot of cards. This is my missions deck. This is the deck that I use when I want to look into somebody's mission in life or their purpose. This is what this deck is. So it's all about finding somebody's purpose or their mission. So let's do a quick little card and find what is Kamala's mission in this life. As far as looking at a mission for Kamala Harris, her part of her mission is to come in and share her gifts with the world. So share, what she can do, how maybe as a leader. I'm not sure. And please don't. I'm very unbiased here. I'm not preferring one over another. I'm from Australia. It's really nothing to do with me. I'm just reading from the cards and from a certain person, what is their mission in this life. Her mission is all about coming into this world and sharing her gifts with the world. So that could be in any way, but here, this is what her mission is. Her mission is she wants to show what she can do, and she wants to show what she has got and show what her gifts are. That is her mission. Now next to that, it's about the surrendering control. So here again, I'm pulling back. I'm feeling that energy about having to surrender control. Okay, surrendering control and personal willpower. Okay, again, that's giving me the same energy that I had in that last reading, where she has an intense amount of power, determination, drive, focus. Personal willpower all fits into that, but she's having to surrender that in some way. Now, feeling trapped on the end there, it's like a double-edged sword. So it's quite a difficult situation that she's in. She wants to show her gift. She wants to show how good she could be. She wants to show she'd be a great leader. She'd be, this is the energy that I'm picking up on. She wants to show that she is what she is. She's got this determination. She's got this strength. She's got this drive. But she has to pull it back. She's got to surrender, because maybe she can be too controlling, because maybe this is what this is, surrender and control. Maybe, okay, what I'm getting there is that in a political party, sometimes the person at the front is not always in control. Sometimes you've got to listen to the people around you, and whether that's advice, whether that's the hand that feeds you, is what I'm hearing. So it's like taking advice and opinions from other people as well, even if they differ to your own opinion in some way. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for. She's having to surrender some of her control, but that's making her feel trapped, because it's like a double-edged sword. Like, she needs them for some reason, but they're wanting control. They're wanting her to do things a certain way, that she wants to do it a different way. So she's wanting to do it her way and use her willpower and show her gifts. But I'm feeling there's a level in the background going on here that somebody else wants to be in control. And they want her to surrender some of her control to them. But that's making her feel trapped in this situation that she's in. Something to do with the hand that feeds her. So anyway, I'm going to leave that one there. But as a mission in this life, I'd say her part of her mission is to share her gifts with the world. In whatever way that is, you can do that in many ways. Just as a general person, her gift would be, or her mission in this life is to share her gifts with the world. But as for these ones here, I feel like there's a little bit more going on here in the background, and we will never see, but I'm feeling like she's feeling trapped in some way to have to do certain things a certain way, even though she's feeling like she wants to do things her own way, but she's having to surrender some of her control, and that's making her feel trapped. So let's have a look at the next one. Let's have a look at the cards that have come out from my predictions deck, which are really good for reading political readings as well. Now here, both on the top two cards that have come out is hiding something and covering something up. I do feel that fits in line with the other cards that have fallen out, in that somebody wants her to do control. The control card again has come out again. Somebody else is trying to control her and wants her to run it a certain way. Exactly what I was saying before in the last two spreads that have come out. Somebody is wanting to control her and somebody is wanting her to do things a certain way. A shadow man behind it. So, I mean, that shadow man could be a corporation. It could be a certain group. There's someone behind it that wants to control the narrative, wants to control her, wants to control the way the campaign is run. She's therefore having to cover up and hide certain things that she wants to direct, or that she's into, hiding something. So, okay, I'm going to read the energy of the cards as a story, how they're laying on the table right now. Around the energy of Kamala Harris, she's hiding something, or she's having to cover something up. So something, now I don't know if that's related to Biden. I don't know if that's related to something in her past. I don't know if that's related to something that she wants to do, or whether it's related to this shadow person or group or company behind her. So there's something here, and it says taken by force. So somebody wants to take by force, or somebody very forceful, that's very controlling, forcing her to cover up the way she really feels or things she wants to do, is one way to read that. But either way, the energy of these cards is that something around her is being hidden or covered up, whether that's the way she really wants to run, the way she really wants to lead, the way she really is, and they want her to instead run the campaign the way they're saying it needs to be run. So therefore she's having to hide certain things that she's into, or the way she is. They're pulling her energy back for some reason. Somebody's controlling her and wanting to pull her energy back for some reason. Taken by force shows me a very forceful person. Can also show me that she wants to take by force, but it feels here more like something behind her. Again, where I said the hand that feeds you, in that last spread, I'm feeling that's whatever's behind her. So whether that's corporation, group, or something is related to, it's got to be money, because the hand that feeds you is money, money coming in. So donations, whoever she's being funded for wants a lot of control, wants control, and forcing her to have to hide certain things or cover certain things up. Things are wanting to shake up. So this is the earthquake card, but it means that certain things are going to be shaken up, or somebody wants to shake something up here. Now the other cards that fell down, that I just feel like they just fell out of the deck, and I just want to show you, they feel separate, so they're important. Now here it says there's an evidence of scandal around something. Maybe this is what's being hidden or covered up, some kind of scandal that they're trying to hide or cover up. So, but here it's saying a good outcome. The other things, and I haven't pre-read these cards, I'm just laying them, they fell out in a group in a kind of strange way. Mosquito or airborne, I'm not sure what that means in this context. Maybe widespread, airborne kind of energy is what I'm getting there. Information or source, I feel like information or source is to do with the hiding something, hiding some kind of information, or around who's controlling. So, and heavy burdens. So it is quite heavy burdens, and I think the heavy burdens came out in her spread before. So whatever she's going through, it's quite she's like balancing. She's balancing out how she wants to do things, and she wants to show her gifts and show what she can do, but she's also got to answer to somebody. And I'm sorry if you don't agree with that, but I'm seeing that in the cards. There's a shadow man, shadow government, shadow group, shadow corporation, something in the background that she has to answer to. They want to forcefully take power or control, and this is quite a heavy burden for her. It's a burden for her to want to do things her own way, but she has to also answer to others as well. Now I don't know if that's the way things are for everybody, all political parties, but I'm feeling extra energy around that for her, for Kamala, around her. And it doesn't quite align with how she really feels. So it's like she would do if she could do her things her own way without shadow person behind it, it would be done very differently than what is going to be done, because she's got to answer to somebody. So she's got to please somebody, or she's got to answer to somebody in some way. So the way she would do it would be very different, and I feel that's quite a burden to carry, to trying to get that that balance between things. So that's energy reading that I'm picking up around her. Yes, thank you for watching.